Hello everyone, my name is Loco and welcome back to Frostpunk. Today it is time to restart the third scenario called the Refugees on the hard difficulty. In my very first attempt, the one that I spent the last 2 episodes on, let's just say that things did not really go the way I had them anticipated, but I'm ready to try once again. Now, we found out really quickly that if you do not take into account the amount of food that you are gathering, with the continuous waves of refugees making their way to our settlement, you very easily lose control over the city. I also found out the hard way that with that amount of people arriving, you need quite a lot of engineers dedicated to medical posts. And I also found out that the amount of lumber you can gather in the early game is very, very small. I think it's going to be absolutely critical that we run with the Sawmill research as early as possible. So there's a lot of things we need to try out. I hope I can do a better job this time around, but regardless, let's have a look. The safety of the generator was reserved for the wealthy. We seized it so we could build a city where people are equal. But can we accept everyone who comes to seek shelter? Let's customize the scenario, let's set it up to the hard difficulty. The game will be more challenging with very little room for error. We're gonna play, of course, hard as well for people's needs, the economy, the weather, as well as the society's attitude. It is time to start. We were condemned to die with the rest of the common folk when London was destroyed, but we rose up. We commandeered the ships that were meant to carry the wealthy to safety and sailed north. Here we found a generator and claimed it for ourselves. Now we must gather all our people in this new city before the lords arrive to rob us of our freedom again. Alright, so here we are. So I've set up a bit of a plan. As far as the laws go that we want to sign, I want to go with the child labor law as my very first one for the safe jobs. It is absolutely critical, I think, that we follow a bit of a plan, because otherwise we just lose control of things very, very quickly. I want to make sure that I run with the safe jobs right here, because there aren't enough hands to do all of the work. We'll allow children to be employed in safe workplaces like cookhouses or hot houses. Very good. After that, I want to go up towards the 24-hour shift. And then after that, the extended shift as well. I think that those two are going to be very, very important. I wrote it down, by the way. After signing the extended shift, I want to go towards soup. And I think that once we sign that law, we want to start producing food. Before that point, I don't really want to have my cookhouse produce any food. So this is already one of the things that I'm a little bit hesitant about, because obviously that does mean that people aren't going to eat for like the first day and a half or so. So I hope that's not going to be that much of an issue. That might be one of the things that we have to adjust. As far as my research goes, I want to make sure that I start up one workshop very quickly. As some of you pointed out in the comment section of the previous episode, it doesn't actually improve the efficiency of your workers, or of your research rather, very much at all when you have multiple workshops. So apparently one workshop gives you 100% research speed. A second one, however, gives you 130%. A third one, 150%. And a fourth one, 160%. So I do want to make sure that I get myself a workshop, but I was definitely overvaluing the amount of engineers that I was assigning there, which means that I'm going to assign a lot more engineers to medical posts. I also want to make sure that I have at least like half my people assigned to hunter huts, or at least like half my workers. The thing is that some of you pointed out that one hunter hut with 15 people hunting without any upgrades will feed enough for 39 people that are not starving if you assign them to soup. So, or if you obviously set the raw food resource to be spent on soup instead. So it means that if 15 people actually can only feed, you know, a poor quality of food of 39, we're gonna have to assign a ton of people to food gathering. I think that's gonna be absolutely critical. Other than that, as far as my research goes, once I do have my workshop ready to go, I want to go with the faster gathering, the beacon, the sawmill, the hunter's gear, as well as the steam hub. Guys, I've come prepared. Now keep in mind that the chances of me failing miserably are still going to be rather solid. Also, apparently, if I give my people tents before the first day is up, I don't even need to turn on the generator, apparently, because with minus 20 degrees Celsius, I don't actually need to turn on the generator. So that obviously counts, obviously, only if I get actually the amount of people here housed in time. So it is going to be rather critical that we start gathering as much of these resources as we can. That also means, though, that we don't really need to start gathering all too much coal here initially. I don't think I really need to worry very much with that. I also want to make sure that I do not put too many of these gathering posts down. I think that's another mistake that I made in the previous episode. So there's a lot of things that I really want to make sure that I improve upon here, because there's no denying that I did not play this absolutely efficiently. So let's assign as many people right here to the gathering of the wood crates as I can. I think I also want to have a bunch of people gathering the steel wreckage. Obviously, the destroyed steam core, they're going to be nice and whatnot, but I don't think I need to worry about that very much until a little while later. So let's get it started like this. I hope this is going to be enough. I'm going to need 50 lumber to build the 5 tents, and I also want to try and see if maybe before the end of the first day, I can get a workshop going. I don't want to rush it out necessarily, but I don't want to wait with it for too long either. Let's hope we can do this. I also want to make sure that I do not assign, like, the other laws too quickly, right? What we found is that if you run into purpose immediately, it's fun, but people don't really need churches. Well, I will become a god here eventually, okay? I don't need to run churches very early at all. Alrighty. So I can actually already produce this, a workshop right now. Well, you know what? Let's gather enough right now for 5 houses. 5 tents, that is. So that is 50 lumber. There we go. And let's get them going here right from the get-go. So I do want to dedicate a certain space here where I'm going to build probably like 2 churches. I think I'm going to put one over here and then maybe another one over there. So we'll like dedicate like a segment of the city to just houses. Okay, I think that's good. So I'm going to need 5 for now. Let's actually like sort of flare it out like this, right? So maybe 5 wide or so, and obviously the further it goes away from the generator, the easier this should become. We're probably gonna need a steam up over here and then a steam up over there, and maybe some, you know, churches set up in the middle. We'll see how it goes. I can always go ahead and you know, reassign this a little while later. Now that we are indeed already gathering quite a bit of wood here, I want to make sure that people are also building these houses, right? So let's unassign the engineers from the gathering of wood here. And let's make sure that we get ourselves these houses built before the end of the day. Because it's really important. Yeah, they immediately do start building, which is really nice. If I can, I would also like to start up a workshop. Do you think that's already something I can do? I'm not entirely sure. This might be a little ambitious, but... I do want to, obviously with this segment right over here, right, dedicated to housing, I want to make sure that I also dedicate a lot of space here to the healing of our people. And obviously the outer ring is going to be a lot of hunter huts and whatnot instead. So I think maybe over here for a workshop might not be a bad idea. We can always put it down in a different spot a little while later, right? Okay, so I hope these houses are going to be built in time. Because otherwise this is going to be bad. This needs to be done before the end of the day. Alright, so the engineers now not assigned to a job. Pretty sure that means they're going to prioritize building houses. There we go. There we go. Discontent already going down just a little bit. And if I can, I also would like to get myself a... Not a hunter's hut just yet. A medical post. Oh, did I really just barely not get enough here for... Okay, you know what? I'm going to actually destroy that one. And make a medical post instead. We'll get the... We'll get the thing underway here in just a little bit, but I think I want to get the medical post assigned first. Okay, so people are building houses. Let's hope I can finish this up before it gets really cold. Which I think I will. There we go. So everyone's, you know, building stuff, which is very nice. They're gonna have houses. Please keep building, boys. Don't wait until midnight, because you're gonna get chilly. I don't want anyone to die here on the first day. That would suck. Ideally, we get as few people here to die as possible, right? The heating is off. I know. As long as we finish this tent, I'm pretty sure people are gonna be fine. Okay, so everyone has a home right now. And I think that these are livable. So there's really no reason for me to assign anyone to anything right now. Alright. So I've got 8 engineers for now. That's another thing, right? I had a lot of people die in my first attempt, and that included a lot of engineers, and I don't have a lot of those. I mean, I'm almost sounding as if I'm treating people as a resource here. Which is not great, but there we go. Let's get them going. All right. Are we gonna be fine here? Because it looks like everyone's fine, right? They make their own little campfires there in the middle, which is wonderful. That's gonna heat up the tents more than enough. Minus 20 degrees, guys. Practically summer, seriously. It's what you knew when you went up north, right? Like you would be nice and cold. You know what? Just, I don't know if you guys have like sleeping bags or something, but just like zip them together. Be nice. Share body heat. Maybe that's a little weird. But it's alright. Alright, how many people are sleeping in these tents? It's 4 tents. There's 10 people. 2.5 people per tent. Wonderful. It's a little strange, but we'll see. I don't judge. Alright. So my next step is the emergency shift. Let's sign it. People are gonna be a little pissed. They don't like working, you know, all day for some reason. I don't know why. Can I get a maybe a gathering post up next as well? I think one gathering post will gather that all eventually, right? Let's first off get the workshop going though. I would really like to have the workshop. So we have some ill people, but they're being treated, guys. Workshop. I probably want to put it back here eventually, right? I don't know if it's really worth putting it too close. We'll put it here for now. I think I can fit another one of those medical posts in between, right? I should at the very least. Yeah. So I want to get the workshop underway over there. We'll unassign those engineers. You guys start working, please, which would be wonderful. And I'm also gonna get a workshop going, or a gathering post rather, at the different spots. There we go. That's a good spot for one. That's a good spot for one too. And these are just things that we want to have eventually. Here's the first group of refugees. John Little, well, like look who's here. All right, a little strange, John, but I don't judge. All right, so we do have some people arriving here immediately. Let's continue gathering as much of this wood as we can. We don't mess around when it comes to wood. And the others, I guess, can help building resources, or rather build these houses and whatnot as well. Very good. How many people is that in total? Apparently, I'm gonna need to build one more tent here. Do I already want to build them at the second layer? I guess so, eh? What's going on? Child injured at work? My God. Scold that child. No. We don't give people days off right now. I'm sorry. But it is what it is. Alright. Where are my engineers? What are you guys doing over there? Stop digging out these wooden crates with your hands. It's time to start research. Alright. So, I wanted to get the faster gathering first, before we get the beacon underway. Faster gathering. Employing better tools and methods. People gathering resources from coal piles, wood crates, and steel wreckages will work 15% faster whether using gathering posts or not. Right? That's great. People will just gather stuff faster. Which I think, in general, is a great option. I don't know if that counts for, like, my coal mine and whatnot as well, but I think it's going to be a good option. Could you guys... There we go. Actually, I'm fine, right? Yeah, that should be okay. Let's assign some people over here to that gathering post. So that's going to also give them some coal income. I'm going to need coal income here for the next day. I don't know exactly how much I'm going to need, but I'm going to have to turn on that generator soon. Alright. They're still building over on that side. There's one tent that will be built over there. And let's get one more gathering post out of the way over at this area too, so we can gather all of those resources that are close by. Much better start already, guys. I'm a big fan. I do like having a couple more engineers if I can. Would be quite nice to have, but are you guys not doing anything? Oh, okay. You're apparently pissed off. Fair enough. We need a beacon. Yeah. We're gonna have to build a beacon. I know that. Okay. Let's assign some workers over there too. We're still gathering a lot of the wood that is around, which I think is actually a good idea. Let's just continue digging out these two with our hands. Alright, that means we can now start assigning the extended shift here, which is good. Extended shift will be used on all of these gathering structures. This one too, and that one too, as soon as it's here. No one's even working there, and they're still gonna be pissed off. Alright. Yep. Consider signing the extended shift. Well, sir. You're gonna be so happy. I already signed that. And then there's one more. The heating is off. I know. Alright. So, next up, we're gonna sign the soup law. I'm gonna have to build a gathering, or rather a wood cookhouse very soon. Speeding through the night. Temperature is currently pretty low though, so let's turn it on. I should have enough coal here for a while, right? Yeah, look at everyone. Everyone's happy. Everyone's super happy with me. Good guy Loco strikes again. Alright. You can see though, already, right? We don't have a lot of lumber. I don't know how I didn't catch on to that earlier in the previous one. I just went straight for the wall drill. That's kind of my main mistake. The wall drill is just, you know, expensive. Alright. So here's that temperature drop, which is unfortunate. Nope. We do not make exceptions. I'm sorry, guys. Let's get that cookhouse underway. It's such a big building. I really wish it was a little smaller. Not much I can change about it. Okay. People are already getting quite ill. I hope I'm not gonna like lose any people for now though. There's not much I can do, right? This is kind of my best option, I think. So the wood crates over there have been depleted. That means you guys can start working over there. Steel wreckage. You guys can start adding on some efficiency over on that side. And then you guys work over there too, please. Alright, so we do have some people available. That's okay. Because some of you are gonna have to work over in the cookhouse. So look at the timing, guys. That's not bad at all, right? So we can assign a new law right now for the soup. Let's sign it. People are gonna be pissed, but, you know, what do you expect? Everyone's always pissed with me. It's kind of just how it works. We got the soup law going, and now you guys need to start creating some beautiful, you know, well, hopefully decent soup. Right? So at least you guys are gonna eat now, hopefully. I hope this is fine. I seriously do. Alright. Next up, we need to start assigning our hunter huts. Because we cannot really run this for very long. Now, question is, where are we going to put down our sawmills and all that? Looks like we're going to put a sawmill over there. Kind of want to just have it on the outer edge as much as possible. But obviously, I don't want to, like... Okay. How about right over here? Okay. This road obviously is not going to be a permanent one. That one will be destroyed here eventually. I can actually already destroy some, so we can save ourselves a little bit of wood. Don't need to have these roads. Now that we got the gathering post over there, should work out quite well. I hope this one is not gonna get cold, by the way, that tent over there. Alright, so people are eating soon. The wood crates over there have been depleted too. Alright. I don't need that many people working the cookhouse. Already, we got quite a lot of workers here. I think I need to make as many workers here available as I can and just produce a second hunter hut already. Why not, right? There's no good reason not to. So I've currently got 12 here available. We can assign some new ones over there. And actually, it turns out we have quite a lot of engineers available. Does like a second group just arrive? I'm not entirely sure what just happened, but I think a second group may have just arrived. Okay, let's produce a second medical post. So hopefully those are gonna be good to go as well. We have still 8 engineers available, so that's all good. I might even need to go for another one. Why not? Yeah, here we go. So there's a second group that just arrived here. Okay, great. So people are hungry. But we're gonna assign some immediately right here to the hunters. To the hunter's hut, that is. Alright, so if we know that one full hunter's hut will provide enough people for 39, right? I'm gonna need 2 full hunter huts right now in order to actually be positive in the total amount of food that I'm gathering. So let's just get that out of the way, because I really felt like that was one of my real main mistakes. So right now, I'm gonna have enough food right here. I don't know exactly how that efficiency evens that out, but apparently if you go with high quality food, so regular food, you will produce 30 food a day for 15 people without upgrades that are working in the hunter's huts. Right now I've got 30 people assigned here. If I produce soup, it's gonna be 39 per 15, so that should be 78, right? So I should be okay. We've already arrived at the point where we're min-maxing this game to the best of our abilities. It's important though, this game is hard. And by the way, I haven't mentioned this yet, but the developers of Frostpunk recently announced that apparently they are working on a 4th scenario. So I assumed that this was going to be the final one I was going to be able to do. But turns out there's a 4th one. I'm not opposed to that. I'm not opposed to that at all. Alright, everyone happy? Are you guys hunting already? Preparing for a hunt. I think they're gonna start gathering food in the next one. Well, some of them are already hunting, actually. Cool. So that's good. There they go. Look at them. Aguila Simons. Aquilia? I don't know how to pronounce that name, dude. Gideon. Isn't that the guy with the really long hair? Oh, look. Other group is going over there. John Little. John is such a badass, dude. John Little, the badass. There you go. I gave him a new title. The God Emperor now also gives out titles. Sir John Little, the badass. I've got to hold on. People are depending on me. Sometimes I wonder what the purpose of our struggle. Thomas, what are you saying, mate? Calm down, right? You know who you're talking to. Alright. I'm feeling good, guys. I'm feeling excited. I feel like I'm good to go. Let's build another medical post. Everyone is happy. Well, apparently now, actually, I need to make sure I get another tent going as well. Tents might be useful. But it's not that cold yet. It's gonna be minus 50 soon. That's a little less ideal. Faster gathering has been researched. My plan says that I need to get the beacon next. Alright. So I was gonna build a home for those people, but it's a shame for them. We don't really get a lot of wood income anymore, by the way. I need to make sure I sign something over there. Can you guys get more wood, please? Come on, please? Maybe? Come on. Yo, I'm not gathering very much wood anymore at all. But I think that's just kind of the nature of the beast. I really need to get the beacon on the way. It's really critical. Alright, we can assign another law. So, now that we got the important ones out of the way, we can go with the cemetery, but no one's gonna die, right? So it's all good. We can go with the radical treatment. We'll try everything to cure the gravely ill, from invasive surgeries to amputations. I can also go with the sustain life, which is all kind of unfortunate. But I think radical treatment is probably going to be the best to go. And then eventually I can get overcrowding as well, which once again is pretty bad, but at least people will get, you know, helped, right? They get help when this is all going on. Double rations for the kids. Not a chance, boys. I used to be quite nice. I used to be quite polite when it came to these kind of situations, but right now it's obvious you guys take me for a fool. Okay, let's assign some more people right there in the medical post. I actually don't know if I need this many medical posts already. I've got so many medical posts, I don't know what to do with myself. I currently have no real coal income other than that coal pile over there, so that's one thing to keep in mind. Okay, not a lot of people are very hungry anymore. Well, I mean, At least it's decent. Apparently, by the way, when people are starving, they take like additional food rations. So it's really critical we get this all underway. Are those more people that are arriving? Oh no, that's Gideon. Is that the party of Sir Badass? Sir Badass, are you with them? Hold up, I can probably find him, guys. Badass. Yeah, okay. Okay, he's going to rest after the hunt. Okay, good. Sir Badass, ooh. He's got 3 kids as well as a spouse. He's chilling right there in the tents right now. That's okay, buddy. You'll get a bunkhouse and eventually a mansion, aka a regular house. Before you know it, okay? Before time is up. You're gonna love it. Did I not, by the way, make another house? I really did not, did I? Sorry, guys. Haha, we got some homeless people. Sorry. All right. So I'm getting that beacon underway right now. How much does the beacon cost? 20 wood, 35 steel. And I'm also gonna have to get the sawmill going afterwards. So I'm gonna need 30 wood, 35 steel. I've got more than enough steel actually. I don't really need any more. I need more wood. There's quite a lot of trees that we can harvest over here though. I think overall that's important. I'm not gathering a lot of wood. So there's some steel wreckage and whatnot over here. I don't think I necessarily need all you guys over here. Instead, I'm gonna have you guys all assigned right here to the gathering of the wood crates. Gonna need those by the time that the research is done. That beacon is really important. The beacon is absolutely critical. 69% at the end of the day. Nice. Alright, several families have reached our city. Unfortunately, some of their children got lost near the trail bend. They are distraught and beg you to help their kids. Of course, of course. More people have just now arrived in the city. Once again, right? 88 people. That means at least 3 hunter huts. It's gonna have to, I'm gonna have to get that one underway here as well. Let's assign as many of them right now to the gathering of wood, because I think I really need to. And some of you are gonna have to work over there as well. 2 kids. They're gonna work over there. Okay. So, beacon first. Sawmill upgrade next. Hunter hut third. I hope that's not just a little too much, but I should be getting quite a lot of people here. Or quite a lot of wood income. You know what? Let's actually save. Not dead yet. Woo! I wanted to write down more oaths, but this works. Perfect. Some people don't have homes. They see me looking at, or they're looking right now at my lumber. They must be excited, but sorry about that. We can assign under law once again. We're gonna go with overcrowding. Our medical facilities should be fully utilized even if we have to put patients on the floor. Okay, so that means that I think I'm gonna be real fine with my medical posts for now. Right? I think that's gonna be more than enough. Okay, so everyone's going to work right now. My research is done. Let's get that beacon underway. Thinking about putting it over here, maybe? Can I put that over here? Ooh, I sure can. Can I build a road in between? That'd be pretty good. That'd be a nice road. Oh my god, yes. That's a good spot. Alright, that's not really blocking anything. Alright. Then as soon as I got myself the wood ready to go here for the sawmill, we're gonna get that sawmill underway. Sawmill, there we go. And then we also want to get the hunter tools and whatnot eventually here as well, right? That's very important. Okay, so the temperature is still reasonably high. Can I get another hunter hut ready to go? Okay, and now I'm gonna have to build these people some homes too, which might be good. Okay. What we can do now is see where people are coming from, which is nice. But more importantly, I can also start sending out scouts to make sure that they are all gonna be gathering as much knowledge as we can. So I need to assign 4 people for that. Obviously, the beacon, by the way, still requires me to have, I think that's 40 in total, right? I don't know if I'm even gonna have enough workers here to assign them all to the gathering of food, right? I'm gonna have to decide 5 scouts here. Yeah, I actually don't have enough right now for that. Well, these people are arriving in just a sec. But I don't actually have enough to employ my third hunter hut. Taking into account that I'm gonna have to use 5 workers here for the scouting. Okay, let's get that party underway. We'll send you guys towards the... So the question is, I gotta get all the people eventually here, right? The thing is, I'm in no rush. I've got 10 days, so I kind of feel like discovering the other side instead first. Maybe use like my second scouting party once I get that research ready to go, to pick up all the people along the way. Because I don't think it's gonna be that much of a rush for now. I think. I hope. Alright, so I'm afraid no one's gonna have a house. I know I promised you guys a house, but... The wisdom of the crowd, yes. People are idiots, is basically what he's saying. Don't trust idiots. I'm like, alright, sir. Actually... Well, there's a lot of people coming in. We're not gonna destroy that thing. So these 15 people that are just about to arrive, they're gonna automatically be assigned right here towards the hunter's hut as well. Right now, I've got 35 workers. 5 of them are scouts. The other 30 are working right there, right? So I don't think there's much of an option that I have right now, because I cannot assign anyone else right here in the hunter huts. I think I'm actually gonna pick up the hunter's tools next after this sawmill. I think that's gonna be important. What can I actually assign in the sawmill? Can I put kids to work over there and stuff? I don't know. Ooh, discontent's quite high. Calm down now, guys. I think this is to do with the fact that they didn't have houses and it's nighttime. Oh, it's going down again. Never mind. They were pissed for a little bit. Oh, now they're pissed again. Sure. Alright. Wood and steel. This camp belonged to the builders of the generator. Their shacks are falling apart. We found scraps from a diary amongst the remains of the camp. Today, we finished building the generator for the lords. Now, at last, we can set out for London to bring our families here to safety. Take the resources. Yes, take them. There's also apparently a Hanged Man Hill. Head over there, boys. There's a lot of resources. Not a bad idea to just bring them back. I think I'm just gonna go to that hill and then we'll return them back home. It's a lot of resources they gather. A lot faster, actually, than... like, it's weird to think of hunter or of scouts like that, but they gather resources much faster than anyone else. So it's good research. Okay, Sawmill has been researched. I think I want to get a couple of them going as soon as possible. Looks like there's a lot of resources over in this area. Obviously, this is mostly just a stepping stone, right? This is gonna be here for now, but not for a super long time. The main reason why we have it is to buy time until we get ourselves the... Can you guys not somehow connect the road there? But to buy time until we get the second tier up and then the wall drill as well. Okay, beautiful, beautiful road. Can I get another one going? As soon as I got 10 wood, that is. Let's get the hunter gear. Bunch of people are arriving in the city today. I'm gonna have to build 4 tents, I believe, right? Can I look at the amount of housing that we have? Yeah, we can. So we have 18 homeless citizens right now. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to build 4 tents. That's gonna be our next little bit of expenditure. We do have to keep room here for the churches, obviously. Pretty sure the church will reach quite far, so I think I can put one probably in like the 3rd ring, and then another one over there somewhere. Okay, that's 1. 2. 3. What's going on, boys? Long hours of toil? Sir, our people are worn out. Some of them have been working on extended shifts for days. I will not address this, gentlemen. Got no time for that. It will rise slightly. That was a lot, dude. Alright. Well, it is what it is. Wood crates depleted. Okay. There's still some over here, but they're also being gathered. That sawmill though is now being worked on, right? So you guys get going over there, please. And I think for now this is gonna be fine. We have more people arriving in just a little bit. How's the temperature in these homes? Chilly? Alright, that is important to keep in mind actually, because the temperature is just about to drop significantly. Okay. I did put them quite far away from the generator. We're gonna need steam hubs, right? Ideally, I would power all of this with just one steam hub. That would be cool if I could do that. But I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah, we're probably gonna need 2 already now. Alright, yeah, we're gonna need 2 steam hubs. I'm just, committing to it, I suppose. We're not even there yet, obviously. I'm currently getting the gathering here. They did make their way towards the Hanged Man Hill, which is great. Apparently there's some steam cores over there. Alright. Bury the man, but take his tools. There's a stone ship. Let's bring the scouts over there and then we'll return back home. So they're gathering a lot of resources there for us, which is great. There's still some, well, you know what? Just get it done. Great. Yeah, this temperature drop is gonna hurt. The temperature drop is gonna hurt quite bad. I think I'm gonna assign the child labor all jobs one. Just so I can make sure that they can live and work. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, gentlemen. I did not want you guys to be in this situation, but I'm just trying to make the best of it. Alright, so here's the sawmill. We're gonna assign the workers over there. I actually should have done that a little bit earlier, I think. That's a mistake. Alright, and if we can now finish gathering all of this stuff over here too, that would be wonderful. We can probably turn off the extended shifts in these gathering posts. It's still on right now in the workshop, which is important. We're gonna turn it on in the sawmill as well. These things cannot have extended shifts, obviously. Alright, so this temperature drop is gonna hurt. I sincerely hope that I'm not gonna lose here. But obviously, you know, even if we do, I think we're still gonna be able to... I think we're still gonna be able to stay alive. My discontent is quite high. I've been purposefully, you know, trying to push that onwards because of the overtime work and whatnot. I know that that is gonna be an issue, but... Yeah, we're gonna have to sign the steam hubs very soon. More people are gonna arrive in just a little bit. I'm gonna need 1 more home for that, if I'm not mistaken. I think I've got enough housing right now. Vacant beds, 17. Actually, no, I'm fine, actually. I don't need to build any more houses. Alright, are you guys already hunting right now? Yeah, they're already hunting right now, even though they didn't get to work until 11 p.m. Alright, they immediately get going. That's great. So at least I've got enough food. Alright, all things considered. Alright, so apparently there's nothing over here. This is just a distinct spot in the Frostlands. We can use it as a waypoint for further exploration. Our search hasn't uncovered anything of value, but we may be able to reach some more promising locations from here. So there's a coal mine, an iron bank. The iron bank is here? Alright, fine. You guys just go in that little circle and then come back home, alright? I know I've said that a couple times, but... yeah, I think this is okay. The iron bank, right? It's where you can take loans and stuff. Isn't that in the Game of Thrones is what it's called? I'm pretty sure. In A Song of Ice and Fire. Pretty sure. Alright. Here's that temperature drop. I did not consider the fact that my medical post would now actually be under the temperature we were looking for. Okay, please finish that research. Please, fast. Please. I've been trying to get you guys food, you know, which is nice. Nice, good guy loco. Maybe I needed the steam hub and the heaters just a little bit quicker. Let's get the steam hubs going. It's a pretty quick upgrade, all things considered, right? Hopefully. That'd be nice. Don't want anyone to get ill. People are eating raw food now? Oh, jeez. How's my cookhouse doing? Is it also under temperature? That is bad. I needed to just sign these heating ones a little bit quicker. Oh god. Okay. So let's see if we can salvage this. But that's really bad. I'm sorry. We gotta keep going, guys. We're gonna sign those laws here, but I did not consider the fact that this might be just a little too much. Alright, so they make their way towards the coal mine. It's an abandoned coal mine. The snow around it is untrodden, and an eerie silence hangs over the place. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong with the machinery. We could easily restart the mining operation, or we could retrieve a large number of raw materials if we took the machinery apart. Oh no. We're gonna just take the stored coal, and then obviously we'll start mining coal from there later on. Super useful. Alright. That's something for later on, though, not for now. I've got enough coal for the time being. This is a bit of an issue, guys. I want to assign more people here, which I guess is fair enough. The thing is, though, I need to get this research done. It's almost 8 p.m. I cannot really afford the discontent rise there. I might die here. I might have to go back. I'm glad I saved. My discontent's super high. Okay. Now I can start making some of these steam hubs. These are not efficiently placed whatsoever. Does this even really matter, to be honest? Is that even gonna, like, help the... Because these things are technically in radius right there of the generator, right? Well, we'll see. It's gonna help for the houses. I'm just not sure if it helps for any of this. Okay, can you guys get these things built? I know. I have 2 days to lower discontent significantly. Let's start up the heaters as well, just in case. Okay. So that's gonna lower discontent substantially right from the get-go, but it does not help out our medical posts. Okay, so just dismantle that steam hub then. Can we get it? Can we get it dismantled? Yeah, that sucks, guys. Oh, come on! Come on! I've tried so hard! I've been trying so hard and I got so far. My discontent's very high, guys. They're a little pissed off at me. At least we got a lot of resources back, right? Can you guys head over to the Cracked Ice? Thank you very much. Love you. Okay, guys, we're gonna have to go back. I think my early game has to be on point. If I make a mistake here, I'm very likely to lose in the long run. And we are back. So this is a little bit ago, where things are still under my control, right? We're just researching the beacon. All wonderful stuff, all great things. The hunter's gear, not something we can get yet. I wonder if I can get the sawmill first. There's still a little bit of time. I have to be careful though, building houses in this second row here, right? That's one of the things that can be very good, but also very risky. Alright. Let's get this thing underway and see if we can do it just a little bit better. I can sign another law. Let's go with the overcrowding one for now. All of these laws that I'm signing, right, they are controversial, so some people get very pissed off. I don't really want to slow down right now with my research. So obviously this is the point where I've got quite a lot of people still working here in all of the different, you know, outposts, I suppose. I really need to make sure that I get them all to work on gathering wood, right? Because wood is the most important part right now. I'm gonna need to build myself the beacon, but it's very expensive. I think I built it over here, right? Which I still think is a great spot. But it is important that we get our heat research as soon as possible. Do you reckon I should do just a 24-hour shift right now? Since my discontent is still manageable, I kind of want to do it right now. That's very, very much so. A lot of discontent. But I think it might be worth it. I'm not sure exactly how far a Steam Hub reaches. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, let's get this thing underway. You guys are gonna build a lot of stuff, which is great. As soon as we get that beacon underway, we should be in a pretty good spot as well. And I do have quite a lot of lumber right now, so it's probably okay. Beacon has been built. Okay, great. If you guys, the 5 that are currently working over here, if you guys could grab your stuff and become a scouting party, that would be wonderful. You guys head on over to the abandoned camp. All right. Yeah, I think this is fine. I think this is kind of the way we need to run things. The wisdom of the crowd. Thank you. Yes, people are idiots. We... You told us about that. Sawmill has been researched. Okay. Next up, we can go with heaters or with the steam hub. I think both are good options. I think they both take as long, right? Yeah, they take just as long. Let's get the heaters for now, just so we don't immediately lose our healthcare, which turns out to be quite valuable. Another option, by the way, to improve this, right, would be to go with the generator upgrade power thing, but I don't think I want to do that yet, because I also got to get the steelworks, I got to get the hunter's gear, I got to get my... I basically have to get all the tier 1 upgrades, except for the coal thumper right now. Right, so I need to get this all done. I need to get this underway. Alright, so that means I can now start making a sawmill. As soon as I've got the lumber for it, that is. We are, by the way, gonna need quite a lot of coal here as well in just a little bit. I don't have a ton of coal. With those heaters on, we're gonna need quite a bit of it. Alright, so here's the morning. Can I get a sawmill, please? Alright, you guys explore that, take the resources, and make the loop-de-loop, okay? Hang on over to the Hangman Hill. We know that we're gonna get the coal mine as well, which is maybe a little bit of cheating in a way. But since we will find that coal mine, we're gonna get a ton of coal from there, so I don't need to worry too much about it for now. Heaters have been researched. How long away is that temperature drop? Not very long at all. Let's get the steam hub, which is good. More people are arriving in the city in just a little bit. I think I want to assign those to a hunter's hut. But maybe I should get the sawmill underway first, right? Because there's quite a lot of wood that can be mined. Does it actually matter if I put them over here compared to right over there? This is actually like, does it make any difference? Or do they just gather as much wood? Like, does it matter how much wood they are adjacent to? I'm not sure. Okay. Let's get some more over here. Let's get you guys working. And I also want to make sure that I get a hunter's hut underway. And hopefully assign these 15 people that are just about to come to our city to this area as well. Okay, so here's that big temperature drop coming up very soon. Okay, they're here. Immediately send them in there. Does that mean they go to work as well right now, immediately? I hope so. Let's assign the old jobs law over there. That's what I call it. Just because, you know, sounds better. And, okay. Let's get the steam course. And let's head over to the stone ship and then the coal mine. Alright. Alright. So our steam research will be done soon. Sadly, not until the next morning, which is unfortunate. We are going to get some discontent. But, you know, it is what it is. Are you guys still going to hunt? They are, which is great. Thank you. A lot of people are going to hunt. I'm gonna have to make some homes as well, by the way. Alright, and then soon we can also make these, actually, I kind of want to make a road in the back of this. Just because I want to put my, my steam hubs on there. Yeah, I do think I want to do it like that. Okay, good. So if you guys could all build that during your morning, like, little bit of routine, right? Before you eat breakfast. That'd be wonderful. Please explore the stone ship, carry on, and then head on over to the coal mine. Great. Temperature drop is here, but this time around, we can turn on the heaters on all of these facilities, which I think is absolutely critical. Now, we don't have a ton of coal income, right? We do have to keep that one in mind. The coal income is very important for us. I don't have a lot of it right now. Steam ups are gonna be my friend, but I'm gonna need to get those coal mines researched as quickly as I can as well. And the question is, do I want to go coal mine or do I want to go with the coal thumper? I honestly think coal mine are gonna be better. I just think they're gonna be more efficient. I don't have a ton of steel to mine here anymore either, but I might be able to tech up to the second tier before I... Yeah, so I might be able to go up to the second tier, get the coal mining going before I sign the steel works as the research, right? I'm even contemplating going for the hunter's gear at a later time. This is gonna bring their production up quite a bit though. As it is right now, I'm gonna have enough food right here for 3 times 39. So I'm gonna have enough food right now for these people easily. So I can probably wait with that law for just a little while longer. Okay, careful, Loco. Very, very careful. Okay. These roads aren't leading anywhere though. But does that matter? I'm not sure if it matters. Let's just connect them just in case it matters. I cannot imagine that the steam hubs would make any, unless they like build some sort of underground connection as well. All right, so here's our situation. How much does this cost? 50 lumber. Am I getting any lumber over here? Oh, you guys aren't really doing very much, eh? It's a little chilly over there, eh? Okay, fair enough. Well, you know what? I don't have 50 saved up right now. I think I'm gonna assign the steelworks here, just because I can. I'm gonna need to save up quite a bit here for lumber though, right? It's very important that we realize that. I might even want to go for like a second sawmill right now. Yeah, I do think I want to do exactly that. There's more people arriving here in just a little bit, but even with those, I'm still gonna have enough to feed everyone. We are running out of coal, which is less impressive. That's the downside of all of this, all of this shenanigans over here. There's some gold that's being gathered over on this side as well. I hope I won't run out of coal, guys. I've got enough coal for now. And we are still gathering quite a bit of it, but this is a limiting resource, right? Or a limited resource. I can't get any more than what I've got right now. I think I do want to tech up. I kind of have to. I kind of got to get my coal mining underway. I could go with the coal thumper as well, though. Just that the coal thumper just takes so... like, it doesn't mine very efficiently at all. It might just be a means to an end for now, though, right? At least we're getting all the people assigned to a job. So even with these 15 people arriving, right? Let me just double check. I'm going to be at 118 people in total. I can feed 3 times 39 people in total, which is going to be enough there. So I should be able to feed pretty much everyone, right? Unless they get sick. That would suck. So I'm going to be walking a slippery slope. But as far as food goes, I think I'm going to be fine. I kind of don't like the coal thumpers, mainly because I need to assign like 10 people into the coal thumpers and like 20 in the work post to actually, like it's gonna be like 30 people to assign to just one coal thumper. And it brings us quite a lot of coal. But I'm not sure, I don't know exactly how much the coal mining gets, but it might be decent. I kind of want to try, okay, you know what? Not dead yet, woo. Overwrite the saved game. It might be possible for me to tech up to the next tier before we commit to anything terrible. My coal is fine, all right, for now. Can we get enough wood? Maybe? No? Well, that kind of sucks. That means we're not really doing anything on our engineers for a bit. Okay, so they're gonna be able to take the stored coal. Now we're gonna send them back to the city, which is gonna provide us quite a lot of coal for like a few days. Temperature is gonna go back up in just a little bit, so I can go ahead and turn off these steam cores. I think I'm gonna be fine, honestly. I don't think this is as big of a deal as I'm making it out to be. All right. So the question is, where do we go from here? I can assign more people right here to the sawmill, for example, which I think is a great option. But I do have to be really careful with how I'm treading this one. I don't have infinite amounts of coal, so that is one of the things we will work on in the next episode. But I think all things considered, this is the best we have been in for so far. I hope that you enjoyed watching this episode. If you did, make sure you hit that like button down below. And if you want to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I really love the tense feeling in this game though, right? We are managing a lot of different bits and pieces, a lot of moving segments. Speaking of moving segments, for example, right here, my discontent is very high, but I think that this is doable. If you have any suggestions of where I should go from here, let me know down below in the comment section. I would love to read your recommendations. And also, if you're enjoying this content, check out my Patreon page. There's a whole group of people over there that decided to support the channel directly. Help me do this whole thing full time. But for now, I want to thank you for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, alright? And I will see you once again in the next episode.